Hey there! Even though I mainly focus on photography on my channel, I also have a keen interest in style and fashion. I believe that as a photographer it is important to pay attention to how you present yourself because your aesthetic sensibilities should extend beyond just your photos. Last year I have done one sneaker related video and today I want to make another one. Will it be one fashion related video per year? Who knows? I hope not, but we'll see. Recently I found myself in need of a new pair of sneakers to replace my trusty black Adidas Superstars that I wore while shooting weddings. As I started my search, I decided to explore a variety of brands and models not only for weddings, ultimately ending up with 6 different pairs. While I won't be keeping all of them, I wanted to show you what I picked and share my thoughts on each one. In this video you'll see sneakers from brands like Asics, Saucony, Puma, Adidas and even Reebok, which turned out to be a pleasant surprise. I'll showcase each pair and then at the end I'll discuss which ones I'm considering for weddings and which ones are better suited for casual wear. So if you're curious to see my spring sneaker haul, make sure to stick around. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And let's dive right in. First up on the list are the Asics Gel Nimbus 9, which were the sneakers I was most excited about, so I figured I'd start with the best ones. These sneakers have a 2000 style because Asics first introduced them back in 2007, and they have that chunky, even what some might call ugly running shoe look. I opted for the graphite grey pure silver colorway, and let me tell you, these sneakers are absolutely stunning. I really dig this color scheme because it's flashy with the silver details, yet still maintains a subtle vibe with the dark mesh fabric on top, which is also great because it won't show dirt easily. The pops of red in a few places add a nice touch as well. In terms of comfort, since they're designed as running shoes, they feel fantastic on your feet. The gel technology provides excellent cushioning in the heel area and they seem like they'd be comfortable for all-day wear. However, despite the mesh fabric looking fairly open, I don't think these sneakers are very breathable, especially around the sides. Additionally, there is a plastic insert in the middle of the sole that adds extra stability whether you're walking or running. While some might overlook this feature, I recently discovered through a foot test that I overpronate, so I need stability shoes, especially for running, making this extra support crucial. The retail price for these sneakers in Europe is 159 euros, but I managed to snag them for just 72 euros, which felt like a steal. However, despite wanting these sneakers the most, I won't be keeping them, but I'll explain why later on. If I started with my favorite sneakers, it's only fair to move on to the least favorite pair from this haul. Here are the Saucony 3D Grid Hurricane blank canvas sneakers in a light grey, light beige colorway. This model is even older than the Asics Nimbus 9, having been released almost 30 years ago in 1997. Saucony has updated their technology since then, but they kept that 90s style silhouette. These sneakers are crafted from suede and canvas fabric, which I thought would create an interesting look. However, as a photographer who works with colors, I noticed something strange. On the internet, the colors of these sneakers appears warm and inviting, but in reality the beige canvas does have warmth, yet the grey suede feels more cold-toned. For me, this mismatched combination doesn't quite work because when combining two colors, they should ideally be both warm or both cold tones. Additionally, the laces are of a cold white tone too, so right off the box I wasn't impressed because the colors didn't feel cohesive. Perhaps in a different colorway I might appreciate them more because despite the colors, the silhouette of the sneakers does have a nice look. I do appreciate all the little details. The Saucony logo on the side isn't overly large and looks subtle. There's a reflective piece on the back and a small reflective Saucony logo on the front. One thing I didn't enjoy was the 3D logo on the side, which reminded me of low-budget 3D movie posters from back in the day. Overall, I might even prefer this Saucony 3D Grid Hurricane sneaker silhouette over Nike Air Max. What do you think? Does this Saucony silhouette look better than Nike Air Max or not? Let me know in the comments below. In terms of comfort, I don't have any complaints at all. They're definitely comfortable to wear and their technology with its fancy 3D grid name seems to work well. Or maybe they just used a soft midsole. I'm not sure, but they feel like they'd also be comfortable to wear all day long. I got them in a European size 48, which fits perfectly on my feet. On far-fetched, they priced at 156 euros, but I managed to snag them for 70 euros, which I think is a great deal. However, due to this particular colorway, they're my least favorite out of all 6 pairs. By the way, I'll try to link everything in the description below so you can check them out yourself. Next up are the Adidas Rivalry Low sneakers in this deep burgundy red colorway. Adidas claims these are skate-inspired shoes that manage to be both chunky and sleek at the same time. I tend to agree, especially when it comes to their chunkiness. These sneakers feel hefty, and it's been a while since I've worn such heavy shoes. As soon as I slipped them on, I could tell they were the heaviest out of all 6 pairs. While the previous sneakers made me feel like I could stroll around in them all day, this Adidas made me think I might need to carry some spare sneakers in case my feet start to ache. The midsole is quite firm and doesn't offer much cushioning at all. Additionally, I got them in European size 47 and 1/3, but they turned out to be too small for me. And let me explain. My left foot is slightly larger than my right one, so I typically choose shoes based on how they fit my left foot. With this size, it was clear that they were too small for my left foot. However, even for my right foot, there was another issue. The toe area inside the shoe lacked enough height. You can even see my toes brushing against the top fabric of the shoe when I move them. I don't understand why Adidas made this toe area so low, and I can't imagine whose toes would have enough room in these sneakers. In terms of quality, they're well made, and the suede feels of good quality, almost velvety, especially in this color. Although I think the green colorway would look even better. If I'm not mistaken, I paid 55 euros for them. Next are the Puma Hypnotic LS sneakers in this cozy, warm white and grey colorway. I'll be honest, I chose these because they resemble the look of the New Balance 990, which I've had on my wishlist for a while. However, I don't want to shell out $250 for a pair of sneakers, so I decided to give these Puma sneakers a try to capture that New Balance 990's vibe. Let's start with the materials. Unlike the other sneakers, these are made of synthetics, so the suede on the shoes isn't real, and you can actually feel the difference when you touch it. The mesh fabric on the front is very breathable, which is great for keeping your feet cool, but is also a downside in terms of durability. Once this layer wears out, you'll start seeing your socks peeking through the shoe. In terms of comfort, they feel nice. Maybe not as comfortable as the Asics and Saucony sneakers, but they still provide enough cushioning for long walks. I snagged them for 60 euros in a European size 47, which fits me well. Honestly, I'm not sure what else to add about these sneakers. They're clearly trying to emulate the look of the New Balance 990s, but I already have a pair of New Balance 574s in a similar grey colorway, which I affectionately call my poor man's 990s, so I'm not sure why I decided to order these Pumas in the first place. Now let's talk about the Reebok sneakers. Recently I watched a video by Harry Haas where he mentioned that Reebok is the type of brand that doesn't really care whether you buy their sneakers or not, and I couldn't agree more. For some reason, Reebok has chosen to take a rather dull road without innovating or bringing anything more exciting to the table. I can't even recall the last time I saw a Reebok sneaker collaboration. Let me know if there was one at all. Moving on to one of the pairs of Reeboks I got, the BB4000II in this off-white color with green and purple accents. What I like about this model is its old-school vintage vibe, especially with that subtle pop of purple. While they may look old-school, they also feel that way when you put them on, because you won't find any modern technology used here. Comfort-wise, these BB4000 sneakers are almost as firm as the Adidas Rivalry I showed earlier, but at least the Reeboks aren't as heavy, so you could actually wear them. And not everyone likes their sneakers to be soft anyway. In terms of quality, I wouldn't say the materials are top-notch, especially the suede on the front, which feels a bit on the cheaper side. Despite that, considering the official Reebok website lists the BB4000 models at around $100, I got them for 56 euros without any discounts. So for this price, I can't complain too much about the quality of the materials. I just wish they were a tad softer. And last but not least, we have the Reebok Club C 85 in black suede. A few years ago I had a pair of Club C sneakers and they were fine, so when I saw this in black suede, I thought they might be perfect for my work at weddings. Speaking of quality, I'd say it's about the same as with the BB4000. I bought them for 64 euros without any discounts, and for that price the suede isn't the best quality. It looks nice and polished, but I'm not sure how long the material will hold up. The midsole is the same firmness as on the BB4000 model, and I got both pairs in a European size 47, which fits me perfectly. Now let's talk about my wedding outfit and the type of sneakers I was searching for. When I work at weddings, I prefer to dress in black. My aim is to blend in and not draw any attention away from the wedding couple. So I typically wear a black t-shirt, black suit pants and black sneakers for comfortable all-day wear. However, the sneakers are where I think I can add a touch of style without standing out too much, unless someone specifically looks at my shoes. In that case, if the shoes are interesting, it might leave a good impression of my taste. For this purpose, I decided to try out various sneakers from brands like Asics, Saucony, Adidas and Puma. I also opted for the black Reebok Club C sneakers as a safe replacement for my black Adidas Superstars. Right away, I eliminated Adidas from the list due to fit issues and the weight of the shoes. Additionally, the burgundy red color of the Adidas sneakers didn't seem to match well with my new beige blazer, so I ruled those out. Next, the Saucony sneakers didn't make the cut because of their colorway, although they looked nice with the blazer. The lack of breathable features on the Saucony sneakers could also be problematic during the summer. This left me with the Asics sneakers, which looked fantastic with my black suit trousers and t-shirt, and even with the blazer they still looked great in my opinion. They were exactly what I was looking for to add a pop to my wedding style. Unfortunately, they turned out to be a bit small for me. I mistakenly thought they were the same size as my other Asics 1130 shoes, but they weren't, so I'll have to return them as there is no size 48 available for that price. This brings me to my final choice of sneakers, the Reebok Club C 85 in black suede. Because again, I got grey New Balance 574 so I could wear them to weddings also, and there is no need of grey Puma sneakers that would be too similar in my collection. But back to Club C 85s. Don't get me wrong, I do like them. While I had hoped to add some flair to my outfit, these Reeboks fit me well. Paired with dress pants they look stylish, and with the blazer, the black suede sneakers elevate the overall look even more. So I'm not disappointed at all to keep these Reebok sneakers and wear them to shoot weddings. Only wish they were a bit softer. I also decided to keep another pair of Reeboks and replace my worn Puma white sneakers that I've had for a few years. I liked how those chunky white Pumas looked with wider jeans, and these Reebok BB4000 replicate that style well. Plus, being off-white with green accents, they bring some freshness to my outfits. Since I had Reeboks before, I think these two pairs will also be fine, and what else is great, that they won't break my wallet. I wish that in the future Reebok would be more active with their brand and do some fun stuff to elevate their overall image. Currently they seem to be just a British sneaker company that makes some sneakers and that's it. But maybe that's all that's needed from a sneaker company. What do you think? Do sneaker companies need to try viral marketing tactics or not? Let's discuss in the comments. I'm curious to hear what you think. Also let me know what you think about my choice of sneakers out of all that I got. This video was fun to make but a bit harder than I anticipated with this many sneakers. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, hit subscribe and leave a comment below so I will know if you'd like to see more videos like this, not only related to photography. Hope you're all doing well, keep your heads up, have a nice day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!